Sup nerds, Wired here, and welcome to the second part of the Burst AoE guide, the tactics section. Most people have been waiting for this. I'm sorry it took so long, but I've just been very busy lately. So let's get right into it and start with our ranged mage, our main DPS mage, Merrill. Merrill's tactics are fairly easy, same as they usually are. Self health under 25%. We want her to obviously use not an injury kit. Oh my god. Well, this is a great start to this guide. As you can tell, I'm just so good at this game. Alright, next up is her main tactic, and the most important in my opinion. If her health is below 50%, she's to deactivate Blood of the First. However, if it is above 50%, yes, there isn't a little above down here. We want her to activate Blood of the First. So it should look like that. Health above 50%, we're activating it. Health below it, we're deactivating it. For number 4, simple stuff, self, any. Usability, let's say, not ability, activate mode. Wanted to use her elemental weapons, and we also want her self, any. Activate mode, rock armor. For number 6, like I said, I got a cold right now, so I'll do my best. Enemy status staggered. We're gonna have her usability. Rushing prison 7. Enemy status staggered. Usability. Actually, we'll have it set to skip to condition next tactic, and we'll have it enemy rank elite or higher. Usability. Stone Fist, or not Stone Fist, Chain Lightning. Then we're going to have enemy status disoriented, usability Stone Fist, and then we're going to have status enemy status staggered. There you go, it's already there. Chain Lightning. Number 11 is of course her defensive ability, self. Being attacked by a melee attack to use Mind Blast. Okay. Number 12. We're going to have it set to enemy with the highest health. To use Horror. Now I found this works great instead of setting condition tactics and things like that. To just set highest health. This will always target the boss. Because he will have the highest health, obviously. So, it's very useful. And it simplifies it a lot, in my opinion. Alright, next we're going to have Hawk. Where is it at? Hawk. His mana or stamina level above 75%. We're going to have her usability Tempest. Now, this is optional. If you don't like her putting AoE on your Hawk, then obviously don't use it. However, I actually found that this does help with the Reaver specialization. But it can kill you if you do something wrong, so. Okay, next up is number 14, which is. These are basically the simple ones. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Actually, we're missing one more. Enemy. Highest health. Hex Torment. Exactly. So it should look kind of like that. Also, if you are like me and you have Hex of Mobility, you just want her to set enemy. Closest visible class, nearest visible class, Rogue, use ability, Misdirection Hex. Okay, so it should look like that. The last one, 16, is enemy. Target of Hawk, usability, Spirit Bolt, enemy. Target of Hawk, usability, Winter's Grasp, enemy. Target of Hawk, sorry, Stone Fist. This is one of the perks of public transportation. You get to inherit someone else's fucking cold. enemy, target of Hawk, attack. So now we've got all of our attack abilities down. We want her to use these pretty much automatically, no matter what. Alright, let me think. What else do we need? Okay, yeah. Enemy rank, elite or higher. We want her to petrify. Now there's another thing you can do. You can also set it to enemy, or Anders, being attacked by a magic or ranged attack, and you can have her use petrify on that. However you want to do it. I like it this way a little bit more. And we're going to put that right before all the damage spells. So, right there. Okay, so let's go over it one more time. This is full tactics for a high-level Merrill. Health potion. Activate and deactivate Blood the First. Activate her buffs. If it's staggered, Crushing Prison. If it's staggered again, elite or higher, Chain Lightning it. If it's disoriented, Stone Fist it. If it's just staggered, just Chain Lightning it. If you're being attacked by melee, Mind Blast. Enemy with the highest health, we're going to stun it with Horror. Enemy with the highest health, we're going to hex it. Nearest visible rogue, we're going to put Misdirection Hex on it. Target rank is elite or higher, we're going to petrify it. Hawk's mana is 75% or higher, Tempest. Target of Hawk Spirit Bolt. Target of Hawk Winter's Grasp. Target of Hawk Stone Fist. And target of Hawk Attack. Okay, so that's Merrill in a nutshell. Always set them to ranged and custom. Okay, so Merrill is done. Let's move on to Anders. Anders is our primary defensive mage and support character. Also, make sure all your characters are set to ranged, especially if you are playing on the Nightmare difficulty, or you will kill them all. So, just make sure they're set to ranged. Alright, first up for Anders, we're going to just set his buffs like any other character. So, self, any, activate mode. I'm going to have him activate Heroic Aura, self any, activate mode. Whoops. You should, I don't know why I have Arcane Shield, I think this bugged out. But you should have Rock Armor. Rock Armor should be right here. Make sure it's Rock Armor. It should not be activate Arcane Shield. I'm pretty sure I got Rock Armor last time I did his skills on the Templar, the AoE Tempest build. So I'm not sure, but yeah, make sure he has Rock Armor and not Arcane Shield. Alright, same stuff as usual though. Health, below 25%. Use Potion. I'm ready to like respec and fix that. It's pissing me off. What the hell? Right, self, mana, or stamina. 10%. Use a Lyrium Potion. Number 5. Hawk health. Under 50%. I'm going to have him use a heal on him. Number 6. Hawk health. Under 50%. We're going to have him activate his Panacea. Number 7. Self health. Under 50%. Have it activate Panacea. 8. If 2 party members are below, it's self, okay. Party health, 2 members below 50% health, 8 allies, that's already there. Number 9. Self health, under 50%, usability, 8 allies. These are emergency heals. If regular heal is on cooldown, he will use that. Hawk health, under 50%, usability, 8 allies, 12, or 11. Let's see what we got so far. I don't want to repeat anything. Alright, we're going to also set another one. If 2 party members are under, use Panacea. Put it on. Oh, wrong. Okay. So it's gonna look like that. This is rock armor. Don't even look at arcane shield. That should be rock armor. I don't know why it's not, but whatever. Okay, so self any heroic aura, self any activate arcane shield, health potion, lyrium potion, heal. Should look like that. Those are all emergency heals. Alright, number 12. Pretty much the same. Self being attacked by a melee attack. Use ability. Mind Blast. 13. Self being attacked by a melee attack. Now this will use this if Mind Blast is on cooldown. Have him use Glyph of Repulsion. So if Mind Blast is on cooldown like so, this will activate instead. Number 14. Ally status. Dead as dog shit. We want him to use regroup. 15. Now remember, he can't use 8 allies or regroup without having Panacea on, so. Ally being attacked by ranged or melee attack. Use ability. Actually, hold on. We're not going to do it that way. We're going to set use current condition, and then we're going to set we're going to set it ally health under 50%. Then we'll use ability barrier on them. 17. Hawk. Mana or stamina above 75%. Ram usability. Haste. Number 18. If enemies are clustered in more than 2, with at least 2 enemies, we're going to use ability Glyph of Paralysis. Hawk health above 50%. I have him deactivate. Oops. Deactivate Panacea. And 20, the final one. Just simple. We just want him enemy target of Hawk attack. Okay, so let's go over this one more time. Self any activate heroic aura. Self any activate rock armor, not arcane shield. This is rock armor. Self health 25%. Potion. Stamina. Lyrium potion. If Hawk is below 50% health, heal him. If Hawk is below 50% health, activate the Panacea. If he's below 50% health, activate it. If 2 party members are below 50%, 8 allies. If his health goes below 50%, 8 allies. Hawk health below 50%, 8 allies. 2 characters in your party below 50%, activate Panacea. Self being attacked by melee attack, Mind Blast. Being attacked by melee attack, Glyph of Repulsion. Ally dead, regroup. Ally being attacked by melee or ranged attack, use current condition for next tactic. If the health is below 50% and he's being attacked by ranged or melee attack, he'll use barrier. Hawk stamina or mana above 75%, haste. Enemy cluster with at least 2 enemies, Glyph of Paralysis. Hawk health 50%, deactivate Panacea. And attack. Why do I use this for haste? Good question. First, he'll activate it as soon as combat starts. When you get into the fight, and then when you use your second wind later on in the fight, he will activate it again. Or if you're a berserker, you're probably going to have enough stamina anyway. So this really saves the downtime where you're not fighting something and he's casting it anyway, or you're trying to close. So it just optimizes it pretty much. Alright, from here we're going to move on to our threat redirector and primary physical range DPS, Varric. Varric is a very important character, and like the others, he should be set to ranged and custom. First up, standard fare. Health 25%, and we want him to use a potion. Whoops, and I always get it wrong. I'm just so used to doing it the other way. Of course, self, mana, or stamina under 10%. We want him to use a stamina drop. Okay, number 3. Self any activate Bianca's song. Number 4. Self health below 50%. Use current condition for next tactic. And have him set Anders. Any usability back to back. This means if he's below 50% health, he will teleport to Anders, which gives him the aura and a heal, which is nice. Sorry. Okay, Anders being attacked by a melee or ranged attack. Use current condition for next tactic. Hawk, any usability, goad. This is standard. This keeps threat off your healer. It keeps threat off everyone pretty much. So do that for every character except for Hawk. So Merrill being attacked by a melee or ranged attack. Its current condition for next tactic. Hawk, any usability, goad. Same for himself. So self being attacked by melee or range attack. You're going to use the next current tactic condition, and we're going to set it for Hawk, any usability, goad. Okay? So that puts us to 12. This is just repeating 3 of the same tactic with a different name next to each. Okay, so we're up to number 12. We're going to put, if Anders is being attacked by a melee attack, I'm going to have him use the ability Armistice. Okay. 13. Enemy with the highest health. So once again is abusing the health ability. We're going to have him use Brand. That is good for warriors. 14. Nearest visible enemy. Usability pinning shot. 15. Target of Hawk. And I'm use rhyming triplet. $16. Enemy attacking Anders. And usability kickback. Enemy status staggered. Usability kickback. 18. Okay, enemy target of Hawk. Just gonna have him set to attack. 19. That should be it, actually. Should probably be it, I think. Yeah, that looks good. If you are... Let me make sure. Yep, that's pretty much it, guys. You only need 18 for him if you build him in a certain way. If you're going to use, if you're going to give him any of the specialist moves, like precision or speed, just make sure to hit self, any, and move it on up. Other than that, that's it for Varric as well. Remember to set him to range and custom. So we'll go over this one more time, and then we will end this guide. Health under 25%, health potion, mana under 10%, stamina, Bianca's song. If its health is under 50%, he's going to teleport to Anders. He's going to keep threat off your characters. Being attacked by a melee attack, Armistice, Brand, Pinning Shot, Rhyming Triplet, Kickback, Attack. What you can do, though, if you want, so it's easier for you, you can actually set this to be like, say you like to switch out Varric for Sebastian, or Varric for Bethany, or not Varric for Bethany, Merrill for Bethany, or Merrill for Isabella, or something like that. You like to mix in different characters. Well, instead of changing it every time, you could just use these extra 2 tactics and pretty much just set those 2 characters, the 2 extra characters you want. Now the easiest way to do this is like this. This is just convenience. This is not a requirement. You'll see here. See how it says self being attacked by a manager? We'll just do this. Okay, so Fenris, we'll say, being attacked by melee or range attack. And then we'll go like this. Use current condition for next tactic. See? Now all you have to do is deactivate that when he's not in your party. Right? So if you put Fenris back in your party, instead of having to like switch it every time, you can just go like that. Bam, done. I don't have to go through the menus. I don't have to do anything. So that's just an option if you want to. We'd be doing the same with like Sebastian per se. Let's say he's being attacked by a melee or a range attack, and we can just set this like that, and we can move it on up, move it on up, move it on up, and we'll set it right here. We'll deactivate it now, but as soon as we get Sebastian in our party, we just go bam. Now it works. So that's a good thing to do too if you don't want to mess with the menus every time you're playing. Obviously, we would move this up to above Anders, but we're never going to switch Anders off, so it might actually be best to just put these two both here. This basically lets you switch all your party members without having to go and mess with the menus or ever change them back. Whenever you hit one of these, it will use this anyway, so now we have Sebastian, Fenris, and Merrill all in one. Makes it simpler, makes it easier for the player. I want to thank you guys for watching my tactics guide, but that is completely all you're going to need to pretty much dominate the game on any difficulty, so please rate, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope this helps you, basically, that's all. Hope this helps you get through the game easier and things like that, so